Hello my loves and welcome to another art vlog. So this week I created a really fabulous look I'm really proud of. I've been doing a series all the month of February so far. I know it's still just the beginning, but I've done a few looks already. I'm doing a Valentine's series of makeup looks. So whether they're dark love looks or they're happy love looks, I'm gonna do a whole series this month of just fun February looks. So in the last video I showed you two different looks, and one was like a slime look, and that was the end of January. And then the beginning of February I did the love angel look. So today in this video I will be doing a very beautiful devil look. So like I call it the love demon. She's like a trickster of love. So this one, I specifically wanted it to be like very red, fiery, like I was in the depths of hell, you know, like hellfire look. That's what I wanted the background to look like. I wanted my look to be like a really sultry, red, vibrant look with a little hint of deviousness, and I think I really did well. I made the horns. I wanted the horns to look like heart shaped. I wanted them to be like really twisted looking, kind of like I took inspiration from like ram horns mixed with like Maleficent, you know, and so I kind of created these elaborate horns, as well as I made this really fun like fiery colored sparkly crown to go in the front of the horns, and I really love how it all turned out. So in the next part of the video you're gonna see me putting on bits of the makeup. You'll see me get a little frustrated with like my airbrush gun. Didn't like my old airbrush makeup, so it was kind of splotching on me. So you're gonna see me, you know, deal with how, you know, like makeup doesn't always work out. You know, sometimes you work with really crappy or really cheap makeup, and sometimes you have to make it work. So the way I make it work, you know, I just work with what I've got. You know, I don't have a lot of money to spend on a lot of amazing supplies, so I work with what I got, and most of the time it's pretty cheap. So, you know, I try to just inspire people to be creative with whatever they've got around them. I make crowns, I make costumes out of things that are just, you know, like I'll go to the Goodwill, I'll grab an old costume or just an outfit, and I'll reinvent it and make it into a character or a costume design. So I'm all about repurposing, using what you got, being cheap, and, you know, being creative. Just be creative. That's all that's important, is that you be creative. Now if the camera seems to shake, it's only because, like I've said before in my last vlogs, I have kittens and they're continuously distracting me in my vlogs. So let's get to it. This is my Quinny. This is my Quinny right here. She's very distracted because the other kittens are running around the house and she wants to go play. She wants to go play, but she keeps attacking my feet. What are you doing? Oh, I love animals. They're my sweethearts. They're my sweethearts. Yes, they are. Pretty girl. Look at that. Oh, their little face. Oh, don't you just love your animals? I love them. Yes, be free, weirdo. In this video, for this amazing demon cosplay idea, I use two kinds of airbrush body paint. And these are water-based paints, so they're okay for your body. You know, they never make me irritate, and they stay on very, very well. And you can layer them with other makeup over the top of it. Works great. Anyways, I get them off of Amazon, Custom Body Art. I will do a close-up of all the supplies that I used for this makeup look, but I used a black and a red, and I have no more, so I have to get some more red. Because being a demon, you're completely covered in red. So I also used the Jacqueline makeup palette. I know it's really hard to see because it's so white and my light is so bright from outside the window, but it's a beautiful makeup palette. And I used these reds as well as this amazing black, and like I said, I'll do a close-up. Here we have the Jacqueline makeup eyeshadow palette. Look at the colors of this. I mean, I just love reds and oranges. I'm obsessed with sunset colors. Those are my favorites. So I used this red, and this black. So for all filling in, because my airbrush gun didn't like my old paint, it was being kind of splotchy, I filled in my face and neck and chest piece with bits of this red, and I just kind of blended it into the parts that didn't quite get enough paint, because I only had so much paint to work with. And then I used this for the shadowing. Here we have the airbrush red body paint. This is what it looks like. And I also used a black one. Okay, this lipstick is a matte lipstick by Maybelline. I really love this black color. It goes on really nicely and it really makes your look. I also have a blue one that's really awesome, so I really recommend this brand of Maybelline lipstick. I really love Superstay Matte Ink. Yes, I freaking love this brand. I use this liquid latex to put on, you know, rhinestones or whatever I'm using. I like how easily it peels off, and I used, let's see, I used these in my makeup look. So this I got from Joann Fabrics. You can go into the lace section and they've got all these amazing things that you can glue to your face. And so you can just cut these little sections out and you can have one or you can have a line of them. Anyways, so cool, right? Also, I used with the latex, I glued some of these gold flakes onto myself. So I just took a cotton ball and some liquid latex and I made little splotchy marks wherever I wanted gold to be like dripping down like flame on my skin. And I put this gold flecks. I like to use them in my art, but I also like to put them on my skin for extra fun effects. And yeah, with some liquid latex they just peel right off, so it's pretty awesome. This is my airbrush gun. I put the paint. I usually put a little bit of paint and a little bit of water, mix it together so that it's not just fully, you know, I just kind of water it down just a little bit. It goes through my airbrush gun a lot smoother. This is a Neo for Iwata airbrush gun. I got it at a hobby store. So this is meant for like painting little cars, you know, like little miniature things, but I like to use it to do my body art with, and it really works well. Alright, I've showed you the supplies that I used for my demon look. This is the horn, not the crown. This is the horns that I made. As you can see, they have like a tilt to them, so they sit back farther on my head and kind of go back like real antlers do. I draw a lot of inspiration from real animals as well as like Greek mythology and stuff. So this is my heart horn shape. I was inspired, like I said, by Maleficent and like ram horns, and then I really wanted it to be heart shaped, and so I think I did pretty well. We'll show you what it looks like on. Oh yes, it is so dramatic. It's so cool with the lights, the shadows that it made is so cool. And then this is the crown that I made to go in the front of it. As you can see, it shimmers like fire, and anyways, it goes in the front like that, and you just have this really cool like headpiece going on. So, and then with the cool makeup that I put with it, you know. Okay, so I spent the whole day yesterday, probably I would say like 4 hours altogether making the crown and the horns. And I'm gonna tell you how I made these pieces. Okay, so for the fire crown, it is made out of a headband and also just some craft. I went to the craft section of the Joann Fabrics and they have a lot of Christmas stuff on sale for 70% off, and so I found these really iridescent shimmery gold, shimmery red leaves. And so I'm like, ooh, that kind of looks like fire. And so when you put them together and you just glue them, all I did was hot glue them all the way down the sides of the headband so that it covers the headband and you don't see it. And then in the back you can see that it's just layers upon layers of the leaves. So you can see in the back that that's what it is. And it's super easy. That one took like no time to make at all. But this one took a little longer because this one is also made with a headband and some wire. So I have this really thick wire. Let me show you. Alright, so the wire, it looks like this. It's really it's pretty movable actually, but it's nice and thick, and this is my favorite one to use for making any of my giant crowns or horns or ears, whatever I'm making for my cosplay. I use some little pliers and I twist. So I cut one long piece and I curved it to the side. So I curved some down so there's this much wire going down the side so that it holds it nice and tight. And then I kind of just taped it in place. And then I bent this piece into this circular spirally look, and I also did that to the other side. So these are two separate pieces of wire that are glued and taped into place, and they almost touch in the middle. And so then after that, I then wrapped it in tin foil. So all this thickness is tin foil in the inside. I added lots of tin foil right here to thicken it at the base, and you can add more to make it thicker however you want. It takes a lot of tin foil, but it's worth it because it's cheap, you know. And then in the middle, I took some felt, some brown felt, and I went from the bottom and I glued it to the bottom, and then I wrapped it over the top and then glued it up the sides, and this all keeps it so that it doesn't fall over. So, because these are they were heavy at first, but then once I secured them in the middle together, then they have like, you know, they hold up really well, and they're actually pretty light. And then for the outside, I just took electrical tape. So it's not, I mean, it works. It works. Let me tell you, it works really well. It's super easy if you really want a faster, creative set of horns. Making it like this is pretty simple. It's very little cost, and it makes a really rad set of horns. And this is just electrical tape, like I said. So this one took me a little bit longer just because I wanted the shape to be really cool, and they are really big. You can tell that, you know, next to my head, they're pretty big. Anyways, so that's how I made the two pieces. Not very expensive, barely spent any money on this look altogether. And I got the supplies from Joann Fabrics, as well as these little studs that I used on my face, also from Joann Fabrics. You just go into the lacy section and pick out whatever you want to glue to your face and say, hey, I want 1/4 of a yard of this. They cut it, you go glue it to your face with some liquid latex or eyelash glue, depending on where you're putting it on your face. Okay, so that's how I made the horns and the crown. Let's get to the photo shoot. It's kind of getting splotchy. It's not going on very smoothly. Must mean it's plugged. Alright, so even though it's a splotchy job, I'm red, at least. So, because my airbrush gun kept getting clogged, so we had to stop and clean it. But I got, you know, I only had so much red to work with, so unfortunately I had to stop. So now we're using black, and we're gonna just accent lines and make some shadows. But we should probably cast it. I'm just lightly dusting my cheekbones with this black, and then I'm just going to kind of make some dramatic lines. So we're making some designs. I'm kind of making these dramatic lines around my face. We're going to shadow some. So I'm shadowing this line, this line. Ooh, look at that. And I just put some shadow right in there. And the way you do that is you kind of just flex your muscles forward, and then you can see where the lines are. I'm going to put some more black on there. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm making some little squiggly lines. Ooh, I like it. Look how cool that looks already. Okay, let's do some more. Okay, now we're gonna, let's see. Trying to see where might I need some more. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Black paint everywhere. Let's not spill black paint everywhere all around. Okay, we're gonna put some of this darkness on the back of my, just to help darken it up a little bit. Try to darken it up a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to do the front of our hands. So I'm going to just spray the hands this black color. Now we're adding black eyeshadow to make all the shadows stand out more. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Alright, I used a black eyeliner pencil to create lines down my neck, as well as the eyeliner, the eyebrows, and also the lip lines to create these double looking horns on my lips. We're going to fill it in with some Super Stay Black Matte. Now we're going to start gluing stuff to our face with liquid latex. Okay, I added some rhinestones, or I guess these are studs, and then I added some gold flakes. Now we're going to put on our wig, and we're gonna go get in our costume. Yeah, can't wait to see what it looks like under the lights. Ooh, can't wait to show you my backdrop. What do you think of the final result of the Trickster Love Demon? I think she's badass, gorgeous. I can't wait to show you the photos. It's really hard to talk with fangs in. But here is up close, as you can see. Just wanted to show it off a little bit more, but a finished product. It was a wonderful project. I really liked doing this demon look, this love trickster demon. Ooh. Anyways, love you guys. Go make dinner. I don't have time to wash all this off right now. Alright, now that you guys have seen me creating the devil look, my love demon, my trickster of love. Anyways, what do you guys think? Leave some comments down below of what you would like to see next, or what you would like to see more of in my videos, because these are just vlogs. This is just me sharing little bits of what I do in my creative life from in a week's perspective. Sometimes I do a little bit more filming of what I do in the week, but sometimes I get a little more camera shy, and I don't always think that what I'm doing is all that interesting. But if you guys tell me you want to see more of certain things, then please let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my audience on this platform, and it's harder on this platform. So any extra bit of love, comments, likes, shares, and a subscribe would be really awesome, because you're helping an artist grow and do what she loves to do the most. And don't forget to have an amazing week, because we're heading into a new week. So I love you guys, and don't forget to follow and see my next week's creations. I'm very excited about, because I got some other amazing ideas coming up, my friends. So stay tuned and have a beautiful week. Don't forget, being you is the most important thing. Don't be anybody else, be you.